Dance Floor Confidential continues. Once again, Cameron Matheson.
Football players, kid actors, soap stars, and even an astronaut. It's all part of the phenomenon of Dancing with the Stars, that they can take all of us and all of our left feet and turn us into pros. But not just that. A lot of alumni from the show have been able to translate those dancing moves into career moves, foxtrotting their way to newfound fame. When that jive turns into a job, when that mambo leads to a movie, when that cha-cha-cha turns into cha-cha-ching, you're experiencing the Dancing with the Stars effect. A career-boosting, image-making, money-raking transformation. It's what turned Kelly Osbourne from America's problem child to America's favorite daughter. My pal J.R. Martinez from honored veteran to the champion of hearts. And Mario Lopez into a man on a mission. Mario Lopez humbly says he's just a working man. But then you see he's got the abs of a superhero, a home the size of an airport, and more money than some small countries. That's when you realize you're not talking to a working man, you're talking to Mario Lopez, Inc. I'm sure you've even read what your estimated net worth is, they're saying out there.
I'm sure it's inflated, and I'm sure they're incorrect. But you know, I'm not complaining.
What drives Mario is the realization that his career could end in a Hollywood minute.
I know I'm very blessed, and I don't take that for granted, and everything's a temp job, and I know it can end just like that.
Lopez has parlayed a washboard stomach and charming personality into a multi-million-dollar empire, and he freely admits he owes much of his success to Dancing with the Stars.
Before Dancing with the Stars, Mario Lopez was really known as that kid from Saved by the Bell.
Hey, I didn't care. I'm just a kid.
But what's a typical day like?
I do the radio show, and from my radio show, I'll start jumping into extra. From there, I'll try to squeeze in some sort of a workout, and then from there, I'll go to my MTV show, America's Best Dance Crew. And the next day, I'll squeeze in either if I have a personal appearance or an event to host. Then I'll have like my HSN product, The Solution, or I've got this new apparel line called Rated M, which I'm excited about.
I don't know if it's exhausting being Mario, but I do know it was exhausting trying to keep up with the guy for a day. The so-called Dancing with the Stars effect has touched Mario in a professional and personal way.
If it wasn't for dancing, I would have never had the opportunity to be on Broadway, and if I wasn't on Broadway, I would have never met Masa, my girl. I would have never had this beautiful other little girl. So it all comes full circle.
You just teach me how to dance.
Let's do it.
Ricky Lake didn't use Dancing with the Stars to launch a career. She used it to relaunch one.
I was planning to go back to television. I felt like it'd be a great way to reintroduce myself to the audience.
Ricky Lake's trajectory with Dancing with the Stars is one of the most interesting because it helped her get back to the kind of underdog persona that had made her a star when she was very, very young.
Lake experienced stardom in the 80s in the movie Hairspray and hosted a wildly successful talk show in the 90s. She'd also been offered the chance to be on Dancing with the Stars every season, but always declined. Until season 13, when she finished third. It was the perfect opportunity to announce she was back with a new talk show.
We sold the show in 96% of the country during that time, and I'm going back to work and so happy for the opportunity. And Dancing with the Stars is an amazing platform for, you know, for anyone like me who wants to sustain a career in this business.
Dancing the Quick Step, Joey Fatone and his partner Kim Johnson.
Joey Fatone had come from NSYNC and had become a has-been.
Okay, so maybe Joey Fatone's career was a little out of sync. That didn't stop Dancing with the Stars from calling and calling and calling again.
I'm like, now's the time I'm going to do it.
In season 4, Fatone was tremendous and a crowd favorite. He ended up placing second, proving once again you don't have to win Dancing with the Stars to strike it rich.
The minute I was done with Dancing with the Stars, I was doing the red carpet on TV Guide Network. I was hosting a show called The Singing Bee. Did a lot of different appearances. Did stuff for Bank of America, did stuff for M&M's.
And don't think the celebrities are the only ones benefiting from the Dancing with the Stars spotlight. Top dancers like two-time winner Cheryl Burke.
I never thought in a million years that this would have happened to me.
Three-time winner Derek Huff.
I just finished filming a movie called Kobu 3D.
And his little sister Julianne Huff have all managed to turn the foxtrot into a fortune. Julianne Hough is so beautiful and multi-talented. She danced herself right off Dancing with the Stars. It's just such an ultimate triple threat, we say in the business, you know, dancing, singing, acting.
I think the biggest thing for me is that the people that inspired me the most were, you know, from the golden age in Hollywood, where they could sing, dance, act, they did it all.
Julianne is a two-time champion on dancing, and you know what they say, you never forget your first.
My first partner was Apollo Ono, and no offense to my other partners, but I gotta tell you, he was probably my favorite partner because it was my first experience on the show.
The season I was on the show, Julianne's partner was Eliel Castroneves, but I stole a quick dance with her. We switched partners for whatever reason, and I remember being with you for like 2 minutes, and you're like, thank goodness I have Eliel.
That is so not true.
I do remember that, okay. But after 5 seasons, it was clear Julianne was destined for a bigger stage.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, do you remember a specific time during your stretch on Dancing with the Stars when there was an increase in the phone calls and offers?
You know, making an appearance at an event and doing a little number or something, like that was kind of, those were the first phone calls, and then the second phone calls were more like, hey, you know, we want you to be a spokesperson for this. Then it became more like films and music and stuff like that.
Julianne is now working alongside Hollywood's A-list. She was in Burlesque with Cher and Christina Aguilera, starred in the remake of Footloose, and will appear next in the upcoming Rock of Ages. Who's in Rock of Ages? Let me think. Yeah,
just a few unknowns. Tom Cruise. Yeah, I don't know if Tom Cruise. Yeah. Yeah.
Between the films, her singing career, endorsement work, and more, the talent that made her so famous now goes unused.
I mean, I miss dancing so much. I literally have not danced since I left the show. Oh, yeah.
So there it is, yet another example of the Dancing with the Stars effect and how it can change lives. Whose life will be changed this season?
If I had to pick a breakout star for this year, it's definitely William Levy. He was a gigantic star in South America, and, you know, look at him. You know, look at him. So I think that there are going to be all kinds of doors open to him.